kind of screaming at me. There we go. Okay, let me... That... Oh yeah. He's online early to finish the fight. Go ahead and let everyone know I'm online. Coconut, no Final Fantasy. Amazing. I think so. At everyone, I'm online, playing the finale of Final Fantasy X. Okay, take a sip of that coffee real quick, and... We are here! We're finally here! We've been going for quite some time, trying to get to the very end of this game. I'm excited. I cannot wait to see how well we do here at the end. We actually have, as far as I understand, our proper finale team. So, I don't know, like, maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. That's up in the air. I need to fix the camera, zoom in the camera and everything. I did not do that. I also need to put my necklace back on. I took my necklace off. There's my necklace. So we'll go ahead and do that. But for now, now I will say, I'll say this while I'm doing this. This is not that short of an area. This area very well could take me 2 hours. The main thing that really matters here is how much extra stuff I want to get, right? Like, if I want to get a lot of extra stuff, this could take 2 to 3 hours to get to the end. If I don't get any extra stuff, this could take me, like, I think 30 minutes to an hour. Probably an hour at least just to get to the area, just because I know the enemies are really, really strong in here. Like, they're really fucking strong. And B, I don't remember what way to go. It's been a long time. So, let's just get started with it, you know, and see how it goes. Now, basically what this area is, right, is it's going to be it's a bunch of these blocks, like building blocks, that move, as you just saw. They flip and move and everything. And you're going to want to time your jumps and everything to go across it whenever it's not moving. And then, well, that's a great example. So if you fall down, you just get reset. Now, that could be a really annoying reset, depending on where it resets you to. Like here, it reset me all the way the fuck back up here. But it's not the end of the world. Like, you don't die. There's no, like, you know, you don't run out of lives or nothing. You found an anime I should check out? Apparently there's a bunch of different anime I should check out. I know Devin's been watching an anime called Frieren that's apparently really, really good. But, like, in all honesty, then if I watch an anime by myself, which I probably won't. I'm watching anime with somebody right now, so I probably won't watch any by myself. But I can at least write it down. What anime have you found, Golden Swordsman, that you would say is dubiously amazing? Also, welcome in, by the way, if I did not say hello when you came in. I fucking knew it. Oh, what the heck? What the heckity heck, bro? There we go. Yo! 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 That's crazy. I'm actually the worst. I'm the worst. I've never met a worse video game player in my life. I meet the worst every day when I look in the fucking mirror. That's impressive. I choked on an obstacle that wasn't moving with no enemies. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. Okay, anyways. I'm pretty sure this is the wrong way, but it's fine. It's fucking fine. So ungodly disappointed right now. Hey, don't you just love mentally exhausting groups? No, I do not. But I have definitely been around quite a few before. Thankfully, nowadays, I'm not really around any mentally exhausting groups. Not, for the most part, not. But to be honest, most of the time, when I talk to people, it's more or less one-on-one a lot of the time. But I have been around quite a few mentally exhausting groups in my time. Holy hiccups, Batman. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. We gonna flip around? We gonna, you know... We good? You got it. Can't go that way. Cool. Let me go turn on the other one. Maybe I forgot. Maybe because I didn't turn on the other one, it's not moving. It's called Red Ranger Becomes an Adventurer in Another World. This is gonna move as soon as I go there. I'm gonna fight these guys. I wonder what these guys actually are. Let's see. Comes about a Power Ranger who gets isekai'd. He's a warrior of friendship and says phrases that are intended to sound so cringe to the audience. It's funny. Funniest thing I've watched in a while. I thought, damn, they're jammers, but they do look cool. Just wait. Oh, they're all jammers. Okay. I won't go too much into detail because of the nature of it, but the group I'm in is unfortunately full of cheating apologists. Correction. Cheating justifiers. Oh, like saying cheating's like cheating as in like cheating on a significant other type thing. Yeah, I definitely think cheating is always a bad thing. But yeah, that could definitely be a little rather annoying or frustrating. I could definitely see that getting annoying or frustrating. Is that a fucking behemoth? Who the fuck summoned you in? Nah. Trash. Trash. Get out of here. My behemoth's better. He's better. He's better. Yeah, the thing about cheating, you know, is like, I do think people could... Holy... What? Good, I won't... Yeah, no, there's definitely no justification for it, but I do think that people can grow past it. Like, I don't think that someone that cheats will always be a cheater, but that very much depends on the person. Very much depends on the person. Because I think a great example of somebody who will always be a cheater is somebody who justifies it. If you actively justify cheating to yourself all the time, then you're probably always going to be a cheater of some sort, you know? But if you're someone who's, like, regretful and actually feels bad and stuff, then I honestly could see... Then I very well could see that, let's destroy the small things, basically. Yeah, if you're somebody who actually, you know, feels bad for their actions and stuff like that, then I could very well see you get, you growing past it. I think it is very possible. Holy! Of course I healed myself like an idiot. Hold up. Please heal him. Oh! Heal, David, heal! Woo! Ho ho, boy! This is already not looking too good, if I'm honest with you. It's looking a little on the everybody's fucking dead side. Can I get a... Yes, I can. Thank God. Good. I can get Sentinel, Blaster, Commando. Now we can go in on them. Hold up, can I... Yeah, I'm not satisfied with my partner, so I'm gonna fuck other people, and they look at me like I'm crazy because I say cheating is wrong. Yeah, that's definitely annoying and frustrating, because it almost, it's like it's something like it should be so clearly bad, but for people to be like, no, it's fine, I could see that being frustrating. I would probably get frustrated with it if I was being around that all the time. Oh my god, you got me fucked up, no, 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 no! Oh, revive the tank! Holy 1 HP, bro! Heal him! Heal him! Don't you fucking whack me. I'm super dead, by the way. Just in case you were curious, I almost died. Unfortunately, we're not rep for the actions type. They tried to call it noose. Holy fucking god damn. Yeah, I died. God, this behemoth is hard to kill. The problem is that he's like super buffed, and I don't think Dispel works on those. Dispel usually doesn't work on proto-behemoths, which is interesting that robots are immune to debuffs. Yeah, that's usually how that is. Thankfully, I guess because I lost, it just counts as fine or whatever. I don't know. Oh, it's like tiny ones. That's cute. I don't know the real. I don't really know the name. Yeah, I would. Well, there's a difference between being like polyamorous and like cheating on people for sure. And I'm not saying you said that, but I'm saying that's what I usually hear people say. I've heard people say, like, I've heard people use polyamory as an excuse to cheat, which I've met people that are polyamorous. It's not like that. Not that I would ever be polyamorous. I'm way too selfish. Way, way too selfish. And I don't mean that as like a bad thing. I just mean like I would never. Absolutely not. I would get jealous instantaneously. You're having fun on Hunt. How is Final Fantasy? Translucent Sword doesn't seem like it would be good IRL lol. I'm glad you're having fun on Hunt. Final Fantasy has been very fun. I am reaching the end of the game, so we're going to be fighting some stupidly difficult fights, as you just saw. And we are probably going to run into things to where, like, it's just going to be super difficult. So the last area in this game, this is one of the games, when you get to the last area, it kind of spikes up in difficulty a lot. And the game does somewhat prepare you for it, because in this game you're supposed to be exploring and leveling up and gathering materials, and this is one of the games that you kind of like slowly get things done in. But if you don't, you kind of, this is gonna be bad. It's gonna move, no, 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 no. Oh, barely, good. Yeah, it's one of the games like you kind of have a reasonable progression system, so by the time you get to the end, you should be fine. But if you kind of like skip around a bunch, which is kind of what I did this playthrough, I kind of like ran around a bunch and just did whatever I felt like, you will get behind in power somewhat quickly, which is definitely not good. Not the Pillarman. Hi. Welcome in, One Fast Sled. But I'm really glad you're enjoying your new game, Azzy. I know, the main thing I've actually been doing that isn't video games is I have now finally. Oh, that's right. I didn't stream the past few days. Yes, I finished watching all 3 Lord of the Rings movies in the theaters. I watched them all on the big screen, and it was, oh my god, the Rohirrim speech, the speech in front of Minas Tirith, the speech in front of the Black Gate, you know, what Sam says to Frodo near the end of the 3rd movie, just everything, Shelob, all of it was so good, so good, so fucking good. Also, I completely forgot how overpowered Gandalf actually is, by the way, because everyone always talks about Gandalf doing the Ushanot Pass and then the Balrog falling down. Dude, the extended edition has like a couple scenes that like properly shows you how OP Gandalf actually is. With the scene where Saruman shoots a fucking fireball at him, and Gandalf's response is to literally stand there, aura farm, and the fireball just dissipates around him. He doesn't even move. He doesn't have to. It just doesn't do anything. And then his reply, Saruman, your staff is broken. And then Saruman's like, what? And his staff explodes. Unfucking bro. Dude, Gandalf's over here giving out his fucking commandments to the enemy. Unfucking believable. Unfucking believable. He's being healed by the lightning, which is never good. Well, that's not good either. Oh, he's double debuffed, and he healed himself. Let's heal that chicken. Heal that chicken! And let's go in. It's already double debuffed. I don't see it mattering. Like, yeah, he's gonna heal a little bit, but I don't give him long. He's already gone. Yep, and now he's done. As soon as Fluffy gets over there. Or sorry, not Fluffy, Cuddles. I'm gonna shack a 500k metal block of metal with windows more plastic than glass, roughly 8 feet long, 6 feet wide. Oh, and it's -1, and I've been here since 1,400 and will remain here until 0600. Oh, like you went to, I imagine you went to like work or something, and it's really, really cold. That's what I've heard, man. It's actually not anywhere near where I live, but it was actually like, I don't know if it's true or not, but apparently it was snowing on a Florida beach, like near Pensacola, near the hill-covered part of Florida. There was like actual snow, which is kind of interesting. In all honesty, kind of interesting. There would actually be stuff like that, you know? Also, is that one over there moving or no? If it's moving, I'll go that way. If it's not, then I'm not going to bother. It's moving, I'm going. Oh great, the drama is rising exponentially. I'm half tempted to just leave the Discord server. I mean, if it's better for your mental health, my man, I think you should. Obviously that's entirely up to you, but it's whatever is the healthiest thing for you. I feel like that's always the best option to go for. I love snow though. It's so pretty. It's so fucking pretty. I've only seen it once. Only ever seen it once. It's and it wasn't even like full proper snow. It was like I said, it's very I've talked about it before. Very similar to sleet. I think is what it's called. I believe so. And it was just very iced snow, basically, kind of a little slushy-esque. But God, it was still so pretty. Even just with that, even like the not proper snow was gorgeous. And I loved it. I absolutely loved it. The only part, like, I've never driven on snow though. Like, I've never lived in it or driven on it, so of course I'm gonna think it's pretty. I'm certain if I had to drive on it, I probably wouldn't like it that much. But even then, I'm a pretty safe driver, I like to think. So I don't know how much of an issue that would really be. I can't imagine it being that much of an issue. Yeah, and this fucking block of metal has better insulation than my basement does. That's hilarious. Yeah, the snow here is annoying as shit, too. I wait for my roommates to get home all day so I can get some fucking pizza, only for them to close early. God damn it. That is awful. I have the HVAC unit set to 74 heat because the higher I need to crack a door, that weighs about 60 pounds to vent heat out. Sad music. I had a single entry in my logbook all today, and it was at 1825. Something, dark mist. Ooh, spooky! It took him fucking 30 years. It took him 30 years to get home, lmao. So this happens when the rain freezes, but the wind isn't blowing fast enough to suspend it in the clouds. Requirement to develop hail. Okay, then I would say it's So yeah, that's actually a perfect example of what it was then. So it was basically a bunch of. Can you pause? It was basically a bunch of sleet on the ground, like a bunch of just ice everywhere. And then the tiniest bit of snow. Just a little bit of snow on top. And I remember this because my grandfather had we're going to call it a snowball. This big, hit me with it. Fucker, it was an ice rock. full ice rock, just a little bit of powder snow. He was like, Haven, catch. Fucking bruised me, bro. That shit hurt. Oh my god. Of course, he's over here. My uncle thought it was hilarious too. My grandma's like, Jeffrey, don't you hurt our grandson. He's fragile. I'm not taking him to the hospital up here. Just, yeah, but it was funny. It was funny. My, I keep reading you also call yourself Haven. My head snapped the right. Yeah, that's, that is my first name. That is my first name. And that's what my dad's side of the family calls me. All of my dad's side of the family, and anybody who cares about what I think, calls me by my first name. I just have my mom's side of the family who calls me by my middle name, and it's literally just to spite my father. And I'm like, oh my lord. Oh my petty nonsense. Like, I would get it if it affected my dad in the slightest, but it has nothing to... Anyways, I don't like my middle name. At all. I answer to it just to appease specific people. Ugh. I think these things have to be killed almost at the same time, if I remember correctly. So we have to not kill it, we just have to do a lot of damage. Okay, it's low health, we're good. Come on, chicken! Heal us! I fucked up. Caw! Now you got every debuff in the game, god damn it. Probably about to be dead in a second, too. Can you stop? Sarah, can you hear me? Don't do that. Holy explosion, by the way. Well, at least the weather allowed me to get 16 hours overtime without the argument from the superiors. I mean, you know what? That's a nice bonus at least. You immune to peril? I imagine you are. Yeah, I think they are. Okay, before I die, let's go ahead and get that heal going. You know what? Get him, Fluffy! Or, sorry, god damn it. The hell is your name? It's not Fluffy. It's, Cuddles. There we go. God, I cannot remember your name. Your name is apparently completely unknown to me. I keep forgetting it. I need to go for the heal here in a second. Hopefully we can get some good damage in before his stuff goes away. I think we should. Okay, I can live with that. That's good damage. That's good damage. I'm very pleased with that. I do need to worry about our healing, though. Okay, so that should be fine. Now we pretty much just need to go full offense and run in. Yeah. Take him out, and then we'll turn around and get the other. Once we take him out, the other one will just be a moment. God damn it, I'm healing him. Fuck, I'm so stupid. Oh boy, hold up. Hit him. Hit him! Thank you. Yeah, so that boss fight there, I didn't mention it too much. I kind of mentioned it. I said you had to kill them around the same time. Basically, if you don't kill them close together, that move he was just charging up revives the other one. I'd say you get like 40 seconds or so after the other one dies. You have to kill them both. I already knew about it, but God, it's annoying the first time you figure it out. It probably helped that we had third shifters from the 24th pulling barely legal triples. The only 2 second shifters, me and another, showed up to work. Shit, even the weekend super called out. So the weekday one is here, and the CRO is an off-duty second who's called in. I think most second shift is pulling a double as well. Jesus Christ. It's so annoyingly cold. I have a radiator in my room that doesn't do shit. Yeah, I think you guys, it's like actually in the negatives and stuff for a lot of my viewers, I think. I happen to be, I think I live pretty much more or less just south enough to where I don't really get the, I don't really get the, God, why do my eyes feel fried? What was the word I'm looking for? I can't remember it. I'm not getting any of the like, wave of cold or anything. Not that, what? Oh, I think I need to go back around, that's the problem. I need to go down and then back around. Yeah. Okay. I think that's what's happening. Dude, I suck, by the way. The worst part is when you fall down, you just fall down so damn far. God, the platforming in this game. Okay, why are my eyes, like, burned right now? Someone's like, the blue light, Haven, the blue light! No. No, it's not the blue light. Calm down. Blue light has not bothered me in all of my 25 years. It's not going to bother me now. Actually, no, I don't really... So, the whole blue light thing, right? I've heard, like, a couple different things. So, from all the different stuff about blue light that I've heard that, like, the main thing it does is, like, activate, oh, what the fuck? I'm trying to remember the, okay, I see what that does now. Got it. As far as I understand, blue light mostly just, it activates something in your brain. Like, it makes you more awake. Kind of like seeing daylight or something like that. That's why they say, like, yeah, like, it's like the main thing it does a lot of the time. Yeah, it, like, messes up sleep, eye strain, and, yeah, that's like the main thing. Is it like it makes sleeping difficult, and then just a little bit of eye strain or whatever. But like because I've seen so many people, like maybe this, like I said, maybe I'm just definitely in the wrong for this. But like, usually when someone walks up and they're like, I've got the glasses and they block the blue light too. It's the real important stuff, and I'm just kind of like, I guess. I don't know. That's just like, it's like, being able to block blue light would be like the least important thing for glasses or shades to do, in my opinion. I would think like most anything else would be more important. I feel like that would be like the least concerning thing out of all the stuff that it would be blocking. But I know that just because it hasn't affected me doesn't mean that it's not affected everybody else. That is for sure. Because I've also been told, like, you know, God, how many times have I been told about video games affecting eyesight? And I've had 20/20 my whole life. My whole life, perfect vision. And I've played, and I promise you, chat, there are very few people I've ever met that play more video games than me. Especially nowadays. Like, yeah, dude, if video games affected your your vision that badly, I would be blind. I would be blind. 100%. I would have negative vision. I would be able to see less than nothing. And also, Azzy, you just giving your radiator a big old hug, keeping you nice and toasty. Kind of getting a little lost right now. Bro, I'm trying. I'm trying. Holy frames! No! Just don't send me back. Just don't send me back. Holy moly, it sent me back! So you know that moment where I said this is probably going to take a good while? Yeah. This is what I was talking about. I'm like half tempted to just... I think I might. Hold up. If I fall off another time, I'll go back to the Historia Crux, go somewhere else, and then come back here. I think it does... it should send me back to the gate. And then also, like, let me go from there, pretty much. We'll see, we'll see. Kind of like a little in-game maze right before the final boss. Which, the final boss of this game is pretty cool. I do like it. And you know what, actually, this is super irrelevant to, like, this game particularly. Well, it's kind of relevant. So, like, one big thing. I've been seeing a lot of hate on modern Final Fantasy. And it's kind of been, like, a mixture of things, right? Like, it's been the usual hate for Final Fantasy XIII, which is whatever, and then the usual hate for Final Fantasy XV. But, like, apparently it's also for Final Fantasy XVI and Final Fantasy X as well. Or, like, what is it? Yeah, like 10, 12, actually 10, 11, 12. I fell off. Holy bro. Okay. I can't go back to the beginning because I do think it resets everything. And I don't want it to reset everything and then have to do it doubled again. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of people say they're, like, hating on, like, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. And they're basically saying, like, you know, like, everything about it is terrible. And I feel like that's just very dishonest, you know? Like, very dishonest to themselves. Like, I think it's fine to dislike stuff, but to, like, actively say, like, everything about it is objectively awful, I feel like is very unfair, you know? I feel like that's very, because, like, it's very unreasonable, I think. Because what is it? Like, with Final Fantasy XVI, I've actually went out on a limb and said this many times, that I actually do get sad that Final Fantasy XVI has the combat that it does. But I understand why it has the combat that it does. And I think the combat that it does is very, like, I think it works with the story, right? Like, I feel like with a lot of Final Fantasy games, their progression and, like, the play style and how you play and everything else very well, like, goes with, like, the story and the characters and everything. And 16 and 15 is, like, part of that, you know? Like, I would say, like, you know, 13 has a somewhat simple, like, level-up system. 15 and 16 have really simple level-up systems. I think 15 being the simplest. While both those two also having the simplest combat as well. But, like, it's one of those things to where, like, you know, Final Fantasy 15, and really Final Fantasies in general, they kind of, at least from my experience, have always kind of had, like, something in mind when you play, right? Like, even from what I've heard with Final Fantasy, oh, hold up, we gotta really do something here. Not that. Yeah, I need to go ahead and do this before he... Oh, what the fuck? That is either really good or really bad. I actually don't fucking know. I don't think that's tameable either. It is? When the fuck were you tameable? Well, that's awesome. I bet you probably get stellar fucking abilities too, bro. I guarantee you get stellar abilities. But yeah, the with a lot of the games, I feel like they all kind of blend well with the story. Like, what is it? Well, Final Fantasy 16, right? Not gonna. Also, by the way, don't worry about spoilers. The oh shit, I might die. No? Yeah, pretty low on health. Okay, heal, heal! Yeah, with Final Fantasy 16, that game is like very heavily leans into the, what is it, into like action and like cinematics, basically. And with that, I feel like it's really, really good in the sense that you were just gonna be doing this, aren't you? This is not good. Debuff, 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 whoa, 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 dead. That chicken better revive her, bro. Please. I'm assuming you're weak to ice based off of what I'm seeing right now. Hold up, chat. Kinda a little worried right now. There we go. It was Final Fantasy 16. The game is just super, like, big on the visuals. Like, I've actually never seen a video game as intense on, like, you know, like a lot of the... Oh, fuck, he's gonna explode. He's doing full eruption from... Yep. Full eruption from goddamn Pokemon. Don't want that. If you could not, kind sir. So it looks like we should be good. I don't really think he's gonna be able to fight back from here. Yeah. I think Cuddles has got this. There we go. Now I can finish what I was thinking. Yeah, with 16, huh? I feel like a lot of it...
If you're coming right now, let me see
like,
it.
Focuses...
Let me
welcome
see
in,
it.
clown.
Show me.
Welcome in. I think a lot of Final Fantasy 16 really focuses on, like, the visuals and, like, the overall impact of, like, the visuals and, like... So, like, Final Fantasy 16, right, as a story, is very dramatic. Like, the whole game, story, visuals, everything. It is a very dramatic game. Very, very dark. Very, very just... Almost just the whole game is depressing. It's got lighthearted moments, but a lot of the game is very, very depressing. And, like, a lot of the gameplay and story and upgrades and everything else... No! Oh, my goodness. Kind of reflects that, you know? And I think it's a good choice. Like, I think for Final Fantasy 16, having it be the action-focused and, like, dramatic visually game. Like, Final Fantasy 16, like, a lot of games, right? Whenever you get to a cutscene, you're like, ooh, I can't wait to see what this cutscene is, you know? It's like, oh, shit, this cutscene's gonna be pretty cool. And in a lot of games, you get, like, you know, you get, like, a handful of cutscenes that are really spectacular. Final Fantasy 16 has so many over-the-top anime-ass cutscenes that it's fucking ridiculous. And then literally the gameplay, because it's so simple, because it's one character with a reasonably simple combat, they're able to throw the visuals into fucking insanity. Like, they can go absolutely fucking crazy with it. And they do. And they do. They go fucking insane. Yeah, they're gonna summon another monster. I don't really want to deal with it, but it can't be helped. They're gonna summon another proto-behemoth, I imagine. Nope, another one of these. Alright. Yeah, with all of that... Yeah, I think, and which, honestly, to this day, Final Fantasy 16 has probably some of the most, like, intense gameplay moments I've ever seen in a video game. For, like, you're your blood is flowing. Like, you are losing your fucking mind with the visuals and the combat and everything. Just because it looks that intense. I think that's a great thing. I think that's a fantastic thing. Oh, the tank, please. We should be good here in a second. Come on. Give me that damage. Actually, I think, yeah, that does do damage. Hold up, hold up, hold up. We need that heal, 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 heal. I'm doing fantastic. I straight up raw dogged the match. No headset, no nothing. Damn, how'd it go, Azzy? Were you able to beat him? But I'm doing fantastic, Clown. I just did my last super early day. I do still have an early day left that I have to do for work, but it won't be the same level of early that I have had. This was my last day where I had to be at work at 11 a.m. Now, I do still have one more 11:30 a.m. shift, and I have a few other midday 12 or 12:30 shifts, but that's why I've not been streaming. I've been ungodly exhausted. And for anyone who does not, who doesn't know, whenever you start getting, what is it? You can't, usually you don't particularly trigger a bipolar episode, but you absolutely can whenever you get exceedingly high amounts of sleep deprivation. That kind of, it almost like forces it to happen. So I feel fucking terrible. More or less. So I'm waiting for my shift to be changed permanently. Because I used to have, basically I had it to where like I can come in at 11 a.m. on the occasion. Just to like help people. Then I had an entire week straight of nothing but morning. And then I've had a bunch of other days it's like, you know, been early. And it's more or less just made me physically and mentally ill. Just horribly so. And people are like, physically ill, edgy gamer, just go to sleep. A, my internal clock is designed for not that fucking time of day at this point. Gotta realize how long I've worked for nighttime every day for 6 years. Crazy, crazy. I've only worked nighttime for 6 years straight. I might be built to work nighttime, and I already naturally go to sleep at night, like late at night anyways, in the morning time. Anyways, whatever. But since I usually eat dinner at midnight, and then I go to sleep around 5, 6, or 7 a.m., my body is you know, more or less mid-digestion, relaxation, because your body is a thing of habit, right? Like, your body always tries to make everything habitual. It's like your appetite, right? If your body tries to make you hungry somewhat on a schedule. So whenever it does other stuff, it tries to be on a schedule. So whenever you mess up the schedule, you mess up your stomach. Great example, waking up super fucking early. I've woken up feeling sick every fucking day, bro. Terrible. Terrible. Awful. Hate it so much. So yeah, I've been literally, like, sick every day. Oh, and it put me in the worst type of mood. But today, I did get enough sleep. Enough to not be unbearably upset or sickly. Please hit him. Come on, Cuddles! Get him, Cuddles! Thank you. Now he's done. Get him! I'll register, clean sweep. Clean sweep. Good to hear. Good to hear. I'm glad you took them all out, man. Oh, also with me playing Uma Musume Pretty Derby, guess who pulled Tamamo Cross? This guy. It only took me like 89 pulls. Oh boy, yeah, I did not get it quickly. If that's what you're wondering, it did not happen quickly. It took a lot. A lot. But how are you doing, Clown? You know what, Clown? I was actually talking to you on the stream I was listening to today. Sadly, I didn't get any clips for the games for the game I've been listening to. Please send me back there. Please send me back there. Please send me back there. Oh, thank God. Yeah. So I've been listening to my Pokemon Black 2 playthrough, and I've been trying to get clips. I listened to like 4.5 hours of it today, and I got no clips at all. I think I got one at the very end, and it wasn't even about Pokemon. Hence why I'm listening to my Pokemon playthrough at 1.5 times speed. I kind of already noticed that with my Pokemon playthroughs, that I tend to kind of like... yeah, so I more or less just kind of didn't... I've been kind of speeding through it a little bit. Not that I've not enjoyed it, though. I've definitely been enjoying it. But yeah, no, it was... We were talking about, like, different shinies and stuff like that. Timber... Damn, so you pulled, past pretty well. That's some mad unluck. What game, sorry? Oh, it's, called Uma Musume Pretty Derby. It's just a gacha game there's not a lot of gameplay. It's just a lot of character-driven stuff. I've been playing it pretty much since it got put into American servers. So I've been playing that. Like, it's a lot more character interaction and character-driven stuff than it is proper gameplay. But that's probably why I'm able to play it, because it's mostly me just enjoying it rather than trying to keep up with a bunch of stuff. It's gonna turn, maybe. No, great. Yeah, one of them Genshin Star Wave, Azure Casinos. I didn't hear you when you said Pokemon. That's my bad, dude. That's okay. Yeah, no, I was, for my Pokemon playthrough. It's gonna move. Oh, it's gonna do that. Okay, cool. Like that. Yeah, with, Pokemon, it's for my Pokemon Black 2 playthrough, which I'm almost done listening to. I haven't been listening to that for the past few days either, because I've just been too exhausted. But it's pretty cool. I really liked the team that I picked. Oh, also, Clown, it's not going to be happening anytime soon, but I will eventually be getting I will eventually be playing Pokemon Emerald, which I've been thinking that if I play a Pokemon game, that will probably be the next one, is Pokemon Emerald. But it'll probably be a little while. But I'm pretty sure I've picked out the team. I was able to get every single, I'm pretty sure I was able to get every single, holy! I would say my fish is fried, but the fish is frying me! Dude! You kidding right now? I want nothing to do with this. Get the tank out. Get the tank out, please. Oh boy. Anyways. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I wrote down my team for Pokemon Emerald somewhere. Oh, well I did, but it's on my other phone. Never mind. So I can't tell you what it was. But yeah, I was gonna let you know about it, because that's what it made me think of. So I can't go that way. I can go that way from here, though, it looks like. Which is good. Don't you do it. Boom! Made it. Just in time. Alright, what the fuck? There's so many. You know what, I'm kind of curious. What Pokemon do you think I'm using on my team when I play Emerald Clown? They're so cute! I'll probably grab my phone here in a second. Holy frame rate, bro. The frames are tanking! Oh my god! Save my life or my frame rate, I don't care which one. I've talked about, like, the kind of Pokemon I'll use on Emerald when I do play. Hey, welcome in, Izzy. What's up, man? Sarah, let's see here. So Sarah, I'll probably go and get Medic up. Max that motherfucker out. Welcome in, Izzy. You've missed me running around in circles. Yeah, you've missed me running around in circles trying to get to the ending of the game. We're getting very, very close. Enhancer, alright. I'll do it, why not? Not really helping at all. Yeah, I think because he has Jammer and Healer left to do. Which I'll probably just do attack up. Yeah. I have D&D session 2 tomorrow. Hopefully it goes well. I hope it goes well too, man. That's the one where you're not the DM, right? Because you said you're never the DM unless it's like a sudden occurrence type thing. Just saying hello really quick, Princess. I ran 4.5 miles earlier and I'm at the concert stage diving to the concrete. Hope all is well with you all. No, I'm the DM. Oh, I apologize, Azzy. I must be mixed. I think I must be oh, you know what? I apologize, Azzy. My friend Leo Torin, as I just talked to him the other day while I was playing Marvel Rivals with him, and I was talking to him about his D&D campaigns, and he was talking about how he wasn't DMing this time, but he has a bunch of, like, things for DMing. So I'm mixing up what he said with what you said. My apologies. My apologies. My mistake. Fucker. Really? Time of Blessing, and then so one more level, and we get the what I want, which is haste. This is yes, pirate campaign. Thank you. But yeah, you didn't miss too much, Izzy. We're about to be near the. We're actually getting really close to the end right now. Actually, no, you missed one boss fight. It was a boss fight to where you had to kill both bosses at almost the exact same time. It can be a little difficult. Not always though. Since I already knew what I was doing, it wasn't bad. I handled it pretty well. I handled it like a boss, some would say. You're so rude! Oh, something funny did happen yesterday, dude. So me and my friend Sam did a shiny race for a Cyclozar, and so we did a sandwich that boosts shiny power for 30 minutes. He didn't get anywhere, as I got 3 of them. And then sure, I'm not that lucky. 20 minutes later, after the sandwich finished, I got a shiny Swinub. Then I thought, okay, I'll try ZA. I got like 6 shinies in that game, lmao. So yeah, I know about the sandwiches to get shinies inside of Scarlet and Violet. What do you do to increase shiny chance inside of ZA? We're really close to the end of the area, though, so We're about to be done. Okay, cool. What is my gremlin posture, bro? What the fuck? I'm, like, going full goblin mode, apparently. Not the giant fish! Anything but the fish! Oh no. Oh god. Or because it's a fish, should I say, oh god? It's not funny at all, but god damn it did I want to laugh at myself. Nope, nope. You're weak to lightning, right? Yes, you are. Once again, who isn't? Starter, Flygon, or Salamence. I will not be using Flygon or Salamence. Since I already used Flygon on my other playthrough, I will not be using Flygon again. And Salamence, okay, so I've used Bagon and Shelgon and Salamence. So I want you guys to take a gander. Yes, a gander. A guess. A guesstimate even, dare I say. Who do you think is Edgy Gamer's favorite, the only one out of the Bagon line that I like? There's only one Pokemon in the Bagon line. There's only one part of the Bagon line that I actually like. I want you guys to take your best gander at what it might be. Fucker. Shelgon. Exactly! It's the only one I like. I don't like Bagon, and I don't like Salamence. But I do like Shelgon. Because Shelgon is hilarious. I love Shelgon. He's fucking adorable. I adore Shelgon so much. He's just a sentient orb with just two big ass eyes poking out. Solrock or Lunatone. I actually can't remember if I picked one. I really heavily debated on yes. I really wanted to because I really like Solrock and Lunatone. My big issue is I really had to make sure that they could use Swim and Waterfall, etc. Exploud. I actually don't know if I picked Exploud. I did talk about wanting to get Exploud, though, because I like Whismur a lot. Loudred I kind of like, but I really like Whismur. Go, go, go! Go! I gotta be careful. I about hit that at the wrong angle. Wait a second. Wait a second. Chat, am I cooked? I don't know, actually. I don't think so. Am I? Oh, I have no idea. Is that over their turn or no? I'm just gonna stay on here while I answer your question. In either Gardevoir or Metagross. So I've never actually used Metagross, and I do like Gardevoir more than Gallade, but I don't love Gardevoir at all. I actually prefer, what is it? What's the futuristic version of Gardevoir / Gallade? That one? I like that one. That one's pretty cool to me. And increase shiny odds in CA's base game with the charm, and if you have the DLC, use donuts to go inside wormholes. You can use specific berries to increase odds. That's interesting. Very interesting. Oh, fuck. I forgot to activate the cactus, so it booted me back around. That's great. Whatever. I'll take the long way. It's okay. Shelgon, I know you too well. No clue. I stopped paying attention to Pokemon after XYZ beat the game with exclusively Sudowoodo. Oh, have you never played any other than X, Y, and Z? Because Emerald is one of the older games. Like, Not like the oldest, but it was the 3rd generation, so it would have been quite a while ago. Iron Valiant, thank you. I kept wanting to say Iron Jugulus. Welcome in, Vacated Crab, by the way. Welcome in. But yeah, with my Pokemon Emerald team, I was basically thinking that I was going to use... what is it? I was going to use like certain Pokemon, but I needed to make sure I can use Surf and Waterfall, etc. That was like a big concern of mine, is being able to use that. Because if I can't use Surf and Waterfall and Dive, then I'm screwed. So I pretty much had to get something that can use Surf and Waterfall. I can't remember what I picked, but I'll go look at it in a second. I stopped watching after XYZ. I stopped playing after Diamond and Pearl. Oh, okay, okay. I've actually not watched much Pokemon. I think I stopped after... Let me see here. I watched a little bit of OG Pokemon, a little bit of 2nd region Pokemon, and then I watched a lot of 3rd region Pokemon. And then I watched... Ah, damn it, it's going the wrong way. Oh, hold up, watch this. Kupo, snipe! Perfect. Yeah, I watched, I watched some of the first part of Pokemon. Then I watched a decent amount of the, some of the first, some of the second, a decent amount of the third. Most of Diamond and Pearl I watched. I watched most of Diamond and Pearl. I watched a shit ton of it. Then I watched a good amount of Black and White. I never actually finished any of the Pokemon shows, by the way. Not even once. But the most I'd ever watched of any of them is Diamond and Pearl. The one with good old Paul. Everyone's favorite character. Then... Yeah, it's not that I disliked any of them. I was never one to watch really much of anything. So yeah. Anyways, with that, but I actually played Pokemon for longer than I watched it. I played Pokemon Red. I played Pokemon Red, Fire Red. Then I played a little bit of Pokemon Yellow. Then I played Pokemon Emerald and Ruby. Then I played Pokemon Omega Ruby? Yeah, Omega Ruby I've played. Then I've also played Platinum and Brilliant Diamond. Then I played Pokemon Conquest, Pokemon Ranger, Pokemon Red Rescue Team, Pokemon, another Pokemon Dungeon after Red Rescue Team, but mostly Red Rescue Team. Then another one I don't remember the name of. That's okay. Yeah, then I played, I think, Moon, or sorry, no, Pokemon Y, and then Moon. And then after Moon, I didn't really play anything. I've not played anything newer than Pokemon Moon. And I never even beat Pokemon Moon. I basically didn't play it at all. Yeah, I actually really liked Pokemon Rangers. I always loved using the good old Kricketot. Jammer, huh? You're not immune to physical debuff. God damn, are you tanky? Also, why are you doing this? Dead already, huh? That's great. There we go. stop after SM because Journey's are they healing, by the way? What the hell? They're like borderline immune to magic, by the way. I think they're like resistant to... No, they're resistant to everything. What? Kind of annoying, if you ask me. There we go, back to healing, back to healing. Come on, this is gonna be such a long, drawn-out battle, by the way. Holy, that's gonna kill Noel. It didn't, by the way? Insane. Of course, this damn thing is immune to chain buildup as well, which really isn't helping. Oh, I'm gonna have to poison it here in a second. I'm not putting up with this ridiculousness. I am poisoning it. I refuse. I just catch up with chat, sorry. And the dub ever since XY is garbage because the background music. Oh, they have like the music too loud? Fuck Paul and Diamond and Pearl. I agree to agree. I agree to disagree. Journeys broke me. Serious I watched the sub. My god, was better than dub. Was the dub for X and Y really bad? Like I said, I never really watched it. I didn't do much homework because I got a trick to draw better, so I just drew. I'm sober. I don't want people to play with, but no one wants to play. So edgy coming from experienced sub moon or mid. The Ultra versions are so much better, as they fix major plot points in previous titles. Yeah, but at what cost? Lusamine. Lusamine was peak villain. They are yet to top her. They've yet to top her. Well, that's crap. I haven't had a good evil boss since in such a long time. You can poison this. I knew it. Gonna poison this other one real quick. This is probably the one time where like poison is borderline necessary. Damn it. This is actually one of the fights that I kind of slightly forgot about. Like, a little bit. I forgot a little bit about it. Thankfully, it'll be dead here in just a moment. Oh, my lord. Thank you! It died! Thank God! Okay, now we just gotta get the healing in. Our health is kind of taken a big chunk off already, except for our boy Noel here, who's actually, honestly, has kind of been carrying a little bit. I'm gonna go over here real quick again with the poison. Noel, you're just gonna have to deal with getting thrown up in the air. By the way, you're really out here just not getting poisoned. I actually cannot believe it. You're so rude, so rude. Noel is actually about to die. What? Bro is dancing. He's dancing. And Noel hit him with the dodge. The movement. Noel, you're actually killing it right now, by the way. If I can get some good old debuff here, that'd be nice. Come on, come on! I don't know why, but my left elbow specifically is very raw. Did you happen to, like, you know, do a WWE move on somebody? You know, like, tapped your elbow a couple times, just dropped it down on somebody that just took them the fuck out? That'd be my best guess. That'd be the only thing that makes sense to me. I'm just glad that the Proto Behemoth has taken so little damage to not... Oh my god, we just died. We literally have to keep the tank out, otherwise we lose. And even then, it's a very good chance we lose. Okay. So now that the Proto Behemoth stood up, this could go south very, very quickly. It's only him. That's actually really stellar. But this could also be really, really bad. Great example of that. I don't really have anybody using Kurasa, which is kind of killing me right now. I think the chicken has Kurasa. What the fuck are you dying to? He's not even near you. Stop complaining. You're literally complaining for no reason. I would understand it if he hit you, but he's not near you. Stop it. What the fuck are you turning around over here for? You're so goddamn rude, bro. Ugh. Sack of shit! Yeah, good job. You killed Noel. I bet you feel real proud of yourself now, don't you, Proto Behemoth? And it's gonna be dead right after that. And I'm dead too. Is that Phoenix? I'm gonna hope so. Dead. Bro, fuck off! And now you see why I walk by this fight. I would not mind this fight if it did not take me 30 minutes every time. Oh my god, I'm gonna throw something. Oh my lord, don't walk near not the porcelain alligator. Don't throw anything else. I'm gonna go plug my earbuds up on the charger so they can charge. I will be right back. Welcome back, clown. Welcome back. What? Blaster synergist? The fuck? I don't really know what's up with that, but sure. What I'll probably do is probably throw like a healer or something out, but the healer doesn't really work all that well for this, to be honest. Maybe I should do healer, sentinel, commando, or maybe like saboteur. I can see that helping. But I'll be trying to sleep soon. I'm close to making actual stories with math. Math keeps interrupting it. Thankfully, at least it's math to where it's entertaining. Could you imagine if it was, you know... Also, by the way, if you're curious, I actually really enjoyed math class. I despised English class. I think I didn't mind English whenever we were learning grammar. But once they told me to write essays and, like, paragraphs and stuff, I immediately dropped any concern for English. I actively despise English. I would rather do, like, a 17-step math problem than write one paragraph for English class. I fucking hate English class so much. Ugh. And I will definitely say Vacated Crab. I thankfully am one of the people that has a very easy time with math. The only, like, I've never, like, struggled with math, but I did at times get, like, a little annoyed with math, and it wasn't really, holy, bro. I'm gonna try this one more time. If I don't get it this time, I'm not doing it. Not him. I swear if you land the poison, I'll be pissed. Yeah, the, there we go. Yeah, with English, I've never liked dealing with it. But to be fair, I also don't like to read, so of course I don't really like doing English. How was your pizza, Devin? It was alright? What type of pizza do you like? Other than, I assume, you're just gonna say for a cup. I mean, I wasn't, you said something, electric something, I don't know. I was really confused. You said, like, Pizza 2 Electric Boogaloo or some weird shit like that. And I was like, alright, bro. Whatever the fuck? I have no idea. Me being half asleep and my nasal strips. Hold up. Reading is hard. You got them stalking on? What? Stalking? I don't have any stockings on. No, I don't have any. I don't have any stockings or tights or thigh highs or nothing like that. Well, other than the dress. Those aren't thigh highs, those are knee highs. No, the only thing I actively wear is my, I have my, thermal leggings. I have thermal leggings. But this is what I'm wearing right now. I'm wearing my, pink pants to match my pink Godzilla shirt. They're not really even remotely close to the same color, but yeah. These are my women's high-rise pants from Hot Topic. I actually wear them at my waist instead of high-rise, but that's because they're more comfortable that way. Yeah, so it's got like the plaid design with the belts here. This metal right here that hooks onto stuff and is really sharp and hurts when I get stuck. And then it's got the 2 zippers here. For the rest of the way is just black and then plaid. There's not stuff all the way down like my cross pants or my black and red ones. These ones are super durable though. I went hiking in them. When I went on the Appalachian Trail for 9 miles with my granddad and my dad, I wore these and they are perfectly fine, as you can see. They very, very well put together. I don't know what because I have Hot Topic pants for men's, and they're terrible. They've torn apart so much. But the women's, they're more comfortable, and they don't fucking tear on nothing. I've worn these so much. So fucking much. Don't worry, I'm not a straight man. What? I'm so confused. Why is that randomly being mentioned? Well, you know what? Super random side note, Vacated Crab. I have a lot of respect for that though, because you know there's a lot of people where it's like, oh, you're straight. I'll see about that. Like, I really appreciate your very respectful statement there. I've definitely met some unhinged people. Not that I think any of you guys in here are unhinged, of course. No, I've said that pretty much most of the people that I know of that are in my chat and everything, pretty delightful from what I've seen, in my opinion. I don't want to sound creepy. No, of course. See, that's a delightful way to look at it. I'll be honest, once I get feelings for somebody, I don't think I can actively, like, go backwards. Does that make sense? Like, I don't think I can actively go backwards from getting feelings for somebody. That kinda, I stay pretty stagnant, you know? Like, I feel like I'd have to learn something about them that I just actively dislike. Like, the thing is like, I can just not pursue them anymore. But like, yeah, like that's just, I will say that for me it's very difficult. Come on. No Imperil proc, by the way. Ridiculous. Also, if you're wondering why I'm doing this, I'm basically stalling out the game. Since the game is being super rude, I'm going to stall it out. Caw! And then all the debuffs in the game for some reason. There we go. Now it's dead. So before we do anything, I'm just going to rush this. We're going to get every fucking defense debuff procced on him. Because basically what it is the Proto-Behemoth, once it stands up, it's pretty much game over. But if you can get it in a very bad defensive position and you in a very good offensive position. Before it stands up, you can kill it before it stands up. It's just very difficult to do. All right. Got him! Fucking got him! Yes! Woo! It took me 2 minutes and 43 seconds faster than it expected me to take. But guess who's alive? Guess who beat the bullshit? This guy, right here. Oh my god, you said Astolfo, but all I'm thinking of is like the dub for ReZero, where it's got like Felix going, where it's got like, I'm actually a boy! And he's like, no, you're fucking not. And he's like, no, really? No, you're fucking not. Just, I don't know why, but that's what popped up in my head. Oh boy. Holy damage machine. My god. I've actually never tamed this thing. I wonder how powerful it is. Holy shit, dude. Okay. Japanese to English. What does it say this thing does? Good growth, fire, field power, ferocity. He's ferocious. I wonder how good he is, though. I feel like he would be pretty good. To make that make sense, I basically mean I'm not attracted to stereotypical gays that much. Just the ones that are just dudes. As for me, it's more about spending my whole life with a dude that likes me a lot. Probably why I prefer to have manly voices other than it being funny. My heart Astolfo sounds like any other guy. Astolfo is like one situation I can think of when they got a woman to voice a grown-ass man. Alright. Oh, that's the, not that. Mysterium. Okay. Smash upper, area blast, zone crush, break burst. I may or may not try using this character out. We'll see. We'll see. What is that last thing there? Armor piercing? That sounds pretty good. What's he got right now, I wonder? Doesn't have any, like, percents or nothing. He's just naturally doing that much. Okay. Go. Okay, so I think he just got haste. What do these other things do? Yeah, I think I'll well... What is that one? Is that the Almighty? Yeah, versatile element, that's fine. So, that's still 2 more. I'll see. We actually just beat the hardest fight that we're really gonna run into. That is actively harder than pretty much any other fight that we're gonna find. So, like, I kid you not, that is the hardest fight. It took me an hour and a half, but we're here! Boy. Hi, hi! Welcome in, Eve. You feel much more comfortable around less stereotypical gays. That makes sense. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Here we go. Yule! It doesn't have to be this way! Yes, it does. Don't be stupid. Go kill Caius and finish the game already. You're prolonging the inevitable. The inevitable? I will not kill Caius, damn it! That's what they all say. Damn it, I ran out of wave emotes. Ooh, I just popped my arm. Ooh. I don't think I have an emote to use for waving. Why wave when you can throw a bomb on? Oh, I'm so glad this game's in Japanese, because you guys would hate the ending of this game so much, by the way. You hate it so much. Did you just ada me? No, no, calm it down, Chocobo lady. Absolutely not. Calm yourself. I'm super behind on all these weapons, by the way. Damn. Hate to see it, hate to see it. Okay, well. How much money do I got? Not much. Physical. Oh, this is the robot parts. Okay. Okay, chat. Well, she's ready for a carnival. That's kind of more or less what they kind of designed her off of. Okay, so we're gonna... All the potions gone. Holy. So we're not using this for anything, so fuck it. I already saw that I can't get any weapons I want, so who needs it, right? Okay. Also, G, when were you gonna tell me that Vincent Valentine existed? I'll say I have an entire playthrough of Final Fantasy 13. Why did I say 13? I have a playthrough of Final Fantasy 7 and Rebirth, and they both mention him. Neuron activation. I'll say, yeah. Did you not? I mean, actually, I guess you weren't here during my Rebirth playthrough. Yeah, that's Vincent Valentine. He's pretty awesome. I like him quite a bit. Quite a bit. 6, bro? Oh my lord. 7? Really? Great. Okay, so it says level 9 here. This is gonna take, what, 2? So not these. I need to get, like, 3 of those. Let's see. I don't think I'll have enough to, like, max out Cuddles here, but I'm definitely trying. I need 7 more. Ridiculous. I would need 14 just to level them up. You don't think I could pull that off, do you? Do you think there's anything I could sell to get that? I already kind of sold anything valuable. Yeah, so that's not worth anything. Definitely sell those. That alone would obviously automatically help. I could sell probably a bunch of these. What's that, level 2? Sell a bunch of those. What are these? Level 2. Once again, we're at the end of the game, so I don't really need them. I can get the 1 for level up, lmao. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you, thank you. Busy, he's pretty, that's all I'm gonna say. I need 7 more, and then he'll level up again. Alright, alright. Okay. Let's see, let's see. Anything else I can get a good amount of money from? That. I can kind of get some from that. Some from that. Ooh, don't sell those! Do not sell those! Why is that worth so little? That's wacky. What the fuck? Weird. Yeah, be very careful of what you go to sell here. That's level 2. Sell those. Heap is sus. Fuck, I can only get 4. Okay, I need 3 more, and they're 2,600 each. Jesus. Jesus Christ! Are you robbing me blind, Chocorin? She kinda is, but that's okay. I'm fine. We'll, sell. Got 99 of these, hold up. Yeah, take all that. Don't need that. That's probably the fucking Seath tears, to be honest with you. It's so nice when I'm not concerned about... You know, it's really funny when I can just go all in on these things and I don't have to think about any preservation at all. I can just fucking mag dump my resources, basically. Okay, okay. What does that do, I wonder? I actually don't know. I'm assuming it's the physical attack plus 25%? Is that what that says? Holy. Alright, that's probably the highest level monster I've ever gotten. Level 54. I don't know if I've ever had a 5-star level 5 monster before. Definitely way higher level than anything else I have. And I would like to get him higher, but I could try to get him a little bit higher. Let's see. He won't be getting any healing anytime soon, not properly. Does he have Curasa, by the way? Yeah, I think he does. He just doesn't get raised or anything soon, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. Where's the other healer I had that I was gonna get rid of? Oh, did he already eat him? I think he might have already eaten him. Alright. Let me go ahead and do this real quick. I'm trying to be prepared, because if you guys do not know, this final boss is a little on the difficult side. What does that do? Alt. What is that? What? Kira? It's fine. It doesn't really matter. I'll say you're not going to get it before he levels up. Before he levels up and needs higher ranking food that I don't think I have. I can see at least real quick. Yeah. Unless that's it there. That's fine. We'll, I'll feed them. Him. HP up. What does that do? That. Already have raise. Good. Good. Okay, cool. Well, that's, our chokehold looks like it's getting somewhere. Pretty effectively. Our DPS is certainly somewhere. My god. I'm probably gonna go ahead and put him. What does that do? Magic decrease. Does he already get haste? Enhanced bonus, brave, good guts, protection, veil. Yeah, I think I get pretty good abilities on him. He's not the most useful, but he's there. He's helpful enough. Okay. Oh! The final battle awaits! I'm the one that dedicate my time to getting every male character in HSR. No comment, Izzy, don't call me out. Oh yeah, you said. Oh, you said earlier. I think it's going without saying. Just basic human courtesy to not go for someone who isn't attracted to your gender. Exactly, manga Izzy. Yeah, it's still hard for me to find guys who share my interest. I've almost read the entirety of Black Butler in 3 days. That's why I feel bad for complicating, complimenting you, since it can be seen as flirty. Well, I will say this: if you want to say nice things and compliment me, I will not take it as flirtation. What is it? The only time I take it as flirtation is if you meant... Which, to be honest, it really doesn't bother me. The big thing... Like, words don't bother me very much. It's mostly, like touch. Like, if somebody touches me, that's a big no-no. No, I don't like people touching me. Like, saying nice compliments... It's really not going to bother me. And I will say, especially since I don't like dudes, getting compliments from guys is really not going to, like... I'm not going to take it even not really as flirtatious. Just because I don't have that type of feeling at all. So it's just I inherently don't get that. So it is a little it's like a little sexist, I guess. But it's more or less like, of course it's not going to have like the same feeling. Because I just don't like guys. So it's fine. It's like the same thing. It's like the same thing. It's the same thing I do about... It's the same thing when I usually talk about or compliment guys. Like when I talk about, like, my female friends, right? Whenever I have female friends, if you've noticed, I'll be like... their hair's pretty... they got really good fashion sense. Stuff like I'll say very just small stuff like that. Or, when I talk about my like any of my guy friends, a few times that I do have them, I'm like, oh, they're absolutely fucking ripped out of their goddamn mind. I'm talking the most beautiful muscles you've ever fucking seen, toned. Like, I talk a lot more descriptive and specific and flirtatious sounding. But like I said, it's because there's not like any type of romanticism or feeling attached to it in the same way. It's a genuine compliment, but it doesn't, I don't have any feeling that could be attached to it. But to be fair, Vacated Crab, before I jump on here, I think I might also be exposed to people saying really, really wild stuff to me, by the way. Like, what is it? I actually was just listening to a Pokemon playthrough where I was talking to Chris while I was on stream, and one of the things I talked to him about is about a girl, like, staring through me. Like, she was X-raying my body through my clothes in public. Like, she was staring me down. And Chris was like, yo, you ain't gonna go talk to her, bro? What are you talking to me for? Go talk to her. And I'm like, no, Chris, I don't want to. And he's like, girl staring at me like that? I'm talking to her yesterday. And I was like, Chris, men and women stare at me all the time. It does not. I was like, some people stare at me for thirst. People stare at me for disgust. People stare at me for confusion. They think I'm a woman. Like, it doesn't, it's whatever. Oh, yeah. I feel like everybody calls, when two guys are in the same room as each other, people call it gay. Like, what is it? I do crack jokes about, like, characters being like, oh, yeah, they're gay. Like, I joke about it, but I don't personally ever mean it. Like, what is it, like, Frodo and Sam? Like, that's a big thing. Like, I hate to say this. If you think Frodo and Sam are gay, you didn't watch the movie. And you have no understanding of nobility. And it's fine. It's fine. You didn't pay attention, and you don't know anything about servitude/nobility. It's like that. It is that simple. It really is, because, like, the long and short of it, Frodo is basically Hobbit royalty. Not a king, but like a royal. Sam, in a sense, works for him. And it's not... he's basically like the personal butler of a CEO. He's basically Batman's fucking butler. Right? Like, pretty close to the dude, you know? Like, he sees him all the time, every day, and Frodo treats him like a friend. But also kind of like a butler/servitude individual, because it's a royal and his more or less gardener/servant. So of course Sam is looking for his important overhead royal's approval. Of course Frodo is going to lean forward and say, "You did great, Sam," and kiss him on the forehead. It's like a sign of respect. Yes, it's probably more European. We would never really do that in America, but it's fine. It doesn't really... As far as, like, being exceedingly selfless towards them, of course he's going to be. Like I said, it's a servitude thing to a royal. Whether you like it or not, that's up to you. But when Sam is laying down and dying, his first statement is, "Oh my god, that woman I know, if I was to ever marry a woman, it would be her." He didn't look over to Frodo and be like, "Unzip your pants, I got the one time to do this." He didn't say it. He didn't say that. He didn't say that. He was daydreaming about his home and the woman he loved. Crazy. He did not lean over and offered Frodo a BJ. He didn't. It's crazy, but I know. We just didn't watch the same movie. But let me read chat and then I'll start the finale. Honestly, part of that is just people, okay, personally, or how male and female friends can't exist, apparently. I sincerely hope when it gets even more normalized that we won't be assuming every two guys in any relation a couple do with a gay kind of girl. God forbid people of the same gender hang out and like each other and are nice to one another, right? They've made it this far, but now this extra motherfucker, he's ridiculous. I shall transform into Bahamut! Let's go. Let's go. Look out! Can I get some hype in chat for Hope? Can I get some Godzillas in the chat for Hope? Being a legendary legend? Now! up, Coon? I might not be Snow, but shut the fuck up. We're great to have you. Exactly. Everybody, cover these two. Cover the heroes. Yes! Father of the Year! Every year, Saz, Katsroy, and Dodge, and the chicken. I fucking love Saz so much. He's my favorite depressed dad. He is such a sweet, beautiful single father. He's like, I feel so bad for him. I can't remember why he's a single father. It kind of slips my mind. I think his wife died. I can't remember. Either way, though, oh my god, it's so adorable. Like, I never want to be a dad to anything human. Maybe to an animal, not to anything human. Absolutely not. Never. In a million years. But, it's still adorable to see. I can be supportive. I think it's really sweet. Alright. No. What are we gonna do? Alright. Who's ready for this final battle? I want you guys to know there's so many phases to this. This is not a one-phase battle, I promise. This will not be over quickly. Flashbang, damn. Also, chat, do you guys like Cuddles? Do you like Cuddles, my little gremlin, or the white chocobo more? God, you are just not giving a fuck. Maybe you'll take defense debuff? I forgot to change my setups. This would be really bad, by the way. We're kind of relying on melees, and I can't really get melees off from here. Because there's also, I have to worry about wound damage in this game. That is a real thing, is you will die from just consistent buildup of damage. If you're not careful. So, press out. Whatever kills the best. Cuddles. Cuddles definitely kills the fastest. That is without a doubt. What the hell am I doing? And not having any magic offense is definitely going to screw me over. I definitely rely on Cuddles' gigantic damage. That's okay, we'll figure it out, Thankfully I can buff Cuddles and it'll do something. My main problem now is I don't have any other, like, primary attacker outside of Cuddles, and like I said, he can't really reach this version of Bahamut. So I think this is pretty much like a big air battle. Get him! Caw! It killed him too, didn't it? It did! I still got a 5-star too. I thought I was going slow, but no, apparently he's expecting me to struggle with that. Nice, nice. No, don't you fall yet! Please! Well... This feels a little unfair, Caius.
君はユールと同じように時が見えてしまうものだ。時を変えて未来を救っても
God,
君の命は
I've been talking over him the whole game. He's got such a deep voice. Dear. Like, you know, he's definitely one of those anime character voices.
立派な覚悟だな。まず君からこそ
I always give those Japanese villains the deepest fucking voice imaginable. Did you just cast Stomp on me? You rude motherfucker. Why is it so zoomed in? It's so zoomed in on him. It's just like... Caius. I have a feeling it's gonna hurt. That actually really didn't hit that hard. Can I get the debuff? No, I can't. You got it. Alright, well, he's just spamming this, so I'm gonna... I actually don't remember if he's even affected by, like, distraction abilities or not. I think he still just goes for me anyways. Which is a little annoying, but it can't be helped. Ah, the spam stop, man. Whatever, fine. Can you just get the physical debuff already? Thank you. Now you're already dead. You're not surviving through many of these. I'll say you can go into offensive mode all you holy buffs. Oh, we're good, we're good. Oh, that did a lot less than I thought it really should, to be honest. Thankfully, Cuddles also heals us. Good old blood heal. Oh, we got him. Nice, nice. Any game after this? Almost certainly, but I do not know what it will be. Come on now, Izzy. Come on now. One game at a time. One game at a time. Jesus. Well, Caius, if you didn't aura farm mid-battle, you would have won already. I guess Yule owes him a soda? I wasn't really paying attention. Yes, you can ask, Izzy. But the answer is I don't know what I'll be playing.
これまで何人ものユールに出会ったはずだな。時折の巫女は時代を超えて転生
I have not thought that far ahead. I'm not much of a planner.
その意味がわかる。ユールはただ死ぬためだけに生まれるのだ。時を見る力はあっても、時を変えることは許されず、この世に何も残さないまま若くして死ぬ。やがて生まれ
That's
変
a
わって
whole lot of words,
無意に死ん
man.
でいく。
Eve, can I get the translation on that? I know you're fluent in Japanese. I would ask Izzy, but he's only fluent in English and I was gonna say Russian, but sure, why not? All of it. Translate the whole ending game. You know what, Izzy? I haven't even asked. Have you picked up any more Final Fantasy 15 at all? Have you picked up after Deadeye and the Chocobos? After Titan. Ah, you got my favorite royal arm then, the great sword.
終わったら祝賀会です。遅刻はダメですよ。了解。さよならはお預けだ。
帰ってくるよ。お姉ちゃんも一緒に。
ご無事で。
So if anyone's curious, basically what's happening right now is trying to think of in simple terms what this. Basically, we're trying to beat Caius into submission, so he stops. Stops fucking up the timeline. Because the timeline is messed up because he keeps going around. Well, it got messed up originally, but he keeps making it worse. So we're trying to stop him from making it worse. He's actively creating paradoxes to destroy the timeline. So we're trying to get him to stop doing that. By beating him into submission, basically. He is telling us to kill him to basically take over the heart of... We're basically telling us to kill him to take the heart of Etro and basically destroy time itself. So we're not fighting to kill him. We're fighting to, like I said, make him surrender, more or less. Third phase, who's ready? So he is not immune to Dispel. I can activate Dispel on him. Well, good. Oh, you're so cooked, by the way. Holy, I just exploded. He's out here throwing ninja jutsu like it's fucking Naruto. Calm it down, Caius! There we go. Now, if we get to the final boss, and it's... Ooh, don't like that, don't like that, don't like that. Who's ready for a bunch of special effects? $290, not quite 300, but that's okay. Okay, now you're cooked, Caius. Oh, there's so many effects on screen, but that's okay, you're already dead. Either way, my team's goated. I cast Remington 870 12 gauge slug. Shotgun beats all. Yeah, he's basically trying to put us into such a predicament that we have to kill him. But we're not trying to kill him. It is interesting to have a villain fighting you just so you can kill him. It is interesting, isn't it? At least in my opinion, I think so. That's why he's fighting so recklessly. There's no self-preservation in his fighting. It's all offense. I actually really like how Caius looks, unironically. I think Caius looks really cool. I think his sword is silly. But I think his design is cool to me.
分かった。
泣かないで。また会えるから。
To be fair, though,
最後の瞬間笑っていた。
it's better than looking like Noel. I think Noel looks
生まれ
ridiculous.
変わってまた会えるって。
He looks like a default character, and it
考
bothers me
え
so
ろカイア
much.
ス。巫女が生まれ変わるのはエトロの呪いなのか。ユールは本当に転生を望んでなかったのか。そうじゃない。転生はユールの意志だ。あいつは息を引き取るたびに自分の意志で帰ってきたんだ。次の命も長くはないと分かっていても、
He's
それでも
basically saying that
ただあんたに会いたくて。
Yul already knows that she dies over and over again, and that it's not his decision to basically say what she wishes with her own life. That Yul literally exists to keep the timeline safe with her foresight. So who is he to take that away from her? Yeah. Like, he shouldn't be destroying the timeline that Yul dies over and over again to preserve. Like, she literally dies infinitely as a new person over and over to help preserve the
Fool
timeline.
of a took. Throw
Basically,
yourself in next time and rid us of your stupidity.
that's more or less what he's saying. Also, if you're curious, no, that did not kill him. If you can't tell. Yeah, Caius is like, timeline needs to be destroyed so Yul stops dying over and over again. And then Noel is saying she already knows that she dies over and over again at an early age, but she still lives a happy life every single time. Yeah, basically, yeah, if you did not know, that's more or less what the problem is. Yul dies infinitely at around age 14 to 16 over and over again. She dies early because the gift of foresight causes her body to give out and then she dies. And the more the timeline changes, the faster she dies. But if the timeline doesn't change, because there is no timeline,
希望はお前たちが守ってくれ。お姉ちゃん。
okay. I won't continue. It's fine. I was trying to explain it in depth, but that's okay. I won't worry about the explanation. Oh fuck, I don't remember which one of these does what. Oh lord. Okay. Ruby Bahamut, Obsidian Bahamut, and Garnet Bahamut? I can't remember. Okay. Let's see. So you cannot kill Obsidian Bahamut while one of these is up. You have to kill both. I think this one's weak to physical, and this one's weak to magic. Unit Dispel? Yes, it is. Cool. That's what I thought. This one's super defensive. It's gonna constantly spam defense buffs. Yeah, it's just spamming defense buffs. Okay. Is it immune to Imperil, though, is my question. Immune to Imperil? No, it's not. Okay, so it's gonna spam the defense buffs, so I'm gonna give it Imperil. Is it immune to poison? No, it's not. It's not immune to poison either. Good. Yeah, it's already gotten rid of its debuffs. That's okay. We're doing enough damage now, and now that Cuddles can actually hit the motherfucker, we can deal proper damage. Okay, now we have to hurry up because they do respawn. By the way, if you were sadly unaware, they do respawn. And this one does bonus damage, but I can debuff this one, I believe. Yes, I can. Yeah, this one gets a buff of speed and damage. So more or less, like, I technically killed the less dangerous one, but it's fine. Okay, okay. I think... Are you resistant to fire? I honestly don't remember. That's alright. I just gotta deal with physical damage here, which he's gonna do 8,000 damage. That's pretty good. There we go. And I need to rush in. Okay, he approaches. There's that. We get a bunch of debuffs on us. I think it casts Stop. It at least casts Poison. Yep, and Slow. Okay. Come on, come on. Get some damage. This is basically the main one we want to kill. And he does deal a lot of damage the whole time, too. Come on, come on. Okay, we need to heal before we run out of time here. Not what I meant to do, not what I meant to do! Yeah, I didn't get any debuff from him on, like, magic-wise, but if I can get at least a third, that would be very optimal. That's what I really want, is to be able to do a third. Like I said, you do not get, this is the longest you'll pretty much get to hit him. I need to stop before I die. Yep, that's the move I was worried about. Okay. Oh, boy. Yep, and there's that. I totally forgot about that. Don't change, leader! Revive the chicken! Well, now we have to just go in for damage, because I'm fucking this up bad. Actually, if I get half, that'd be even better. Even better. Come on, can I get half? Can I get half? Can I get half on Obsidian Bahamut? No, I can't. Okay. We're good. We're good. I gotta destroy these little orb things. Okay, they're gone. They're gone. Okay, now get rid of him. Thankfully, because it's just him, we will have the advantage here. And I do think we should have... I think, yeah, he doesn't get the physical the defense yet. He gets pure offense. So we should be, for the most part, set here. Okay, if I can get this going. If I can take him down and immediately push in. Okay, he's going to spam debuffs. That's fine, that's fine. I keep scuffing up that thing there, but that's okay. He's already staggered, so that's already a huge plus. 450% already. We're gaming, we're gaming! Push the offensive. We have the defensive debuff, so he will do a lot of damage. Pretty much magic, physical, and then all the above. So that will do a lot of damage. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Perfect. Okay, if I can go ahead and just get a little bit of healing, please. I'll go ahead and get a little bit of debuffs going. A little bit, a little bit, a little bit. Come on, come on, come on. Ah! Fire breath, it hurts! Are you immune to physical debuff now? Because you were ignoring me, motherfucker. Debuff, damn it! Okay, we got that. 3, that's not good. I need to get rid of this one. And I need to go into defense before this gets to 1. Because once it gets to 1, we're literally cooked. Because I have to. Okay. If I can kill this thing before he goes in, because once it turns to 1, we have to go full defensive. Yep, so that's the full defensive mode. Max health. We're not max health, we die. Judgment Day has arrived! Please survive! Woo! I think somebody died. I think Sarah died. Nobody died? Yo! So we can survive the double. That's really good to know. We gotta push the offensive because we gotta get him before the magic one pops back up. We have to be able to get some damage in, otherwise we're screwed. And they killed Cuddles! God damn it! That's okay, I'm just gonna do this, take him out. Okay, that's fine. Full defensive, it's okay. We're gonna get debuffed, so I can go ahead and revive the other Chocobo real quick. There we go. Okay, get the Zona going. Okay, now we gotta go ahead and full. Everybody heal, please! I like that. Good. Physical defense debuff. Come on. We already have a huge buff on everything else. Can I get the defense? Magic debuff? Good. Can I get Peril? Elemental debuff? Even better. Okay. He stepped back. Fuck, he spawned the other Bahamut. And that's what I mean by you get really screwed by the timing. You can't have all 3 Bahamuts up, and you have to do that damage quickly. You really can't even set up after the first time. And then these also do all the different types of damage. I actually really like this final boss. I think it's a lot of layers, but it is done pretty well. I think with our buffs, I might just go in. I can get him debuff physical at least. There we go. That's fine. I'm not going to worry about getting all the debuffs. We have a bunch of physical buffs, so they're going to be the main ones dealing damage anyways. And I need to... I'm pretty sure if you do not kill the magic one before he pops off this time, the red one automatically comes up and you die. If I remember correctly, it is timed that way. Because you can, like, get really, really bad times. Okay, we're good. So it is only the one, which makes it... The ultimate move is way weaker when it's just him. And I mean way weaker. Yeah, the weakest is when it's just him. It's very bearable. I guess I can understand why Rex and Slinky from Toy Square were stuck on this fight. Yeah, this isn't even really the hardest Bahamut fight, but this is a difficult Bahamut fight. There's a lot going on. I can try to explain it a little bit while I'm doing it, but yeah, it is not... Raise. I'm probably going to just completely forego trying to deal any damage here. I might have him heal a little bit. I'll just kind of go defensive here. If I can just get some damage in, that'd be nice. Because the Ruby Bahamut is going to come up here in a second. Like, as soon as he steps back, he'll pop up. Yep, there we we go. Now you can deal wound damage and make it to where he can't come back with as much health each time. But yeah, it is still, wound damage or not, you're still not going to have a whole lot of luck here. I honestly might go for wound damage, because I think wound damage in this fight is actually really, really good. This is a fight where wound damage is really good. I think I might actively do wound damage. I don't think I've ever went for wound damage on this fight, but I will actually go for that this time. I should have went for it earlier in the fight, like the very first phase. I think it's kind of too late for wound damage, so I'm not going to get like a good kill time on this boss. But as you can see, wound damage does do a lot. If I fail, I will go for wound damage. Or I might just go for wound damage anyways and call it good. The only problem is you can't really sit here and farm for wound damage because he will pop his ultimate. But going for wound damage does help out a lot. I think I will actually sit here and get some wound damage because I can survive the double Bahamut, but they are doing wound damage back to me, which is another big issue we're going to have. Okay, let's see if I can kill him while dealing good wound damage. That would be very optimal. Because we already kind of have him at half health, and he's popped up. So now we actually kind of need to kill him, because if they all three do their ultimate move while stacked together, it is pretty much a death sentence. But I've already kind of stacked the wound damage on him. I might actually have to go use the bathroom mid-boss fight. I'm not even lying, bro. I have to pee so fucking bad. Holy death laser. But see, this is a fight I actually do really enjoy. I prefer this fight over the final one from Persona 5. I like the final fight for Persona 5, but I don't like it very much. Not remotely in comparison to the to like this fight. Or like Final Fantasy 13's final one is pretty good. I like this better than OG 13. OG 13 has a chance to insta-kill you randomly throughout the fight, which I do not like. This one is pure strategy. If you're good enough, you will not die. Which I'm getting close to dying, so. Like I said, if you're good enough, you won't, so. God, I have to pee so bad. We're about to have a bathroom break mid-boss fight, chat. I'm so sorry. It's about to happen. I'm gonna do a little bit of wound damage real quick. Nah, I'm not gonna bother. Just kill him. I think wound damage works a lot better on the red one than it does on this one. Heal, damage buff, he's broken. So the Ruby one might pop back up here in a second, but the thing about the Ruby one, he's already kind of dead. Like, we've done so much wound damage, he really can't fight back. So we're buffed. Oh, we're slowed. That is true. Hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this going while he heals him. No, really? No debuff here at all? Come on. At least the physical debuff, please. There we go, good, that's all I wanted. I am like shaking, by the way. Once I get really into these fights, I start just shaking the whole time. I get too into it, you know? Woo! Boy. That's about what I expected. And he's gonna step back. Yep, I also kind of expected that. Oh, I thought he instantly went for ultimate. I was like, oh, we're dead. We're not too much longer, though. I won't be able to survive. I've taken too much wound damage on the team. But so is the Ruby Dragon. Go ahead and heal up Noel, please. And go ahead and get the Sentinel out so we can survive that. Because even though I've done wound damage to him, he's definitely done it to us too. Get him off the field. It's really a battle of whose health bar can get lower faster. Right now, it's kind of a tie. Come on, come on. He does resist fire. I knew it. I knew he resisted fire. I just wasn't 100% sure. I was like 85% sure. Okay, good. So now he's dead from that. Come on, team. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. There's the slow. I don't like the fact that there's a slow. I don't know what this does. I'm going for it. Oh, is it guaranteed death? No, it's close to it, though. I died. Damn it! So I'm going for wound damage. I have to pee so bad. Okay, it's fine. GG's. He fucking roasted me. I'll be right back. Definitely wound damage on first run through, though. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call a good boss fight. A boss fight that is so fun and intricate at the same time that I'm literally excited to run it again and then actually like beat it. Like, it's like I feel like I got it this time, you know? That's what we call good boss design. Boss design that makes you want to jump back in. If you ever die to a boss and you have the feeling of, dude, I can't wait to try it again, that's how you know it's a good boss. And that's exactly how I feel right now. I am like, hold up. Before I fuck up the menus here. Consider. Restart title now. Return to that one. This should put me in the phase I was just in. I hope it does. Otherwise, I will be a little salty if the whole fight starts over. Okay, and the game does let you change stuff up if you want to. I don't think I want to. Maybe I'll change this one up, because I don't ever use this one. That one might work. Maybe I can make us all attackers. Actually, because I wasn't really using it that much. What if I go attacker, attacker, blaster? Attacker, 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 actually. Maybe that'd be a good idea. Maybe. Alright, Chad, who's ready for round 2? Also, is this entertaining to watch, by the way? I'm having a fun time playing it, but I don't know how entertaining it is to watch. Like, are you on the edge of your seat at all watching this? If I can get some stacked wound damage, that'd be good. I think I used wound damage last time, and I absolutely destroyed it. So we're going to see if I can get this going again this time. Holy, wound damage does even more when he's staggered. God damn. Yeah, he's already like half health. That's really good. There we go, he's low half health already. Now we're genuinely cooking it. The fucking fire dragon sits at half health already, and we just started. Ridiculous. He literally stands no fucking chance. Okay, okay. Come on, come on. I'm gonna try to get some wound damage on him too. I don't know how well that's gonna go though, is my only problem. Let's see, can I get some good wound damage while he's... Yes, I can. It won't be as good as it did with the Ruby Dragon, Ruby Bahamut, but it will still be pretty good. I'm gonna go and get the heal up real quick. Oh yeah, we're gonna get him at least missing a third. At least missing a third, which will be super optimal. Yo, Chocobo, you wanna heal me, bro? Heal a homie? Come on. There we go. Super optimal right before his stagger ran out too. Okay, full healing. Get that going. Come on, come on, come on. That's okay. Like I said, I kind of planned this where I get less damage on him, but the Fire Dragon gets way weaker. Way weaker. At 300% perfect. Actually might build up quite a bit on him. I'm gonna do a lot of damage, but the build up will be pretty nice. Can I get some more wound damage on him? That'd be even better if I could. Because I've not taken any wound damage yet, so I have quite the advantage. I want to do as little damage to him as possible here. I just want him to stagger. If I can. Perfect. I'll say, he's not been counting down, has he? I've not been looking at him. Dude, I have his health bar down to like the E. Which is absurd. I think I've got his health as low as it'll let me go. Which is understandable, by the way. Very understandable. I don't think they'd want it to be a debuff past that either. That'd be a little absurd. Any lower and it might just be literally insta-killed. But the E is already pretty damn low, realistically, here, so. Okay, good, good, good. That's already fine. Run in. Deal this damage, deal this damage. If I can get this going, that would be nice. 3. Go ahead and heal us all up. I'll probably just go ahead and try to wound him as much as possible. I won't kill him, but I will deal a lot of damage at least. There we go, okay. So we're just gonna go ahead and tank this ultimate without getting a lot of progress, but we've already kind of... We're doing a very lengthy setup to get a lot higher profit. we're giving a slow start for a stronger finish. You know what I mean? I think I'm just going to go ahead and run for the final kill here. Just to go ahead and get that locked in. Just not really super worried about it at the moment. Just go ahead and get him killed and out of here. Yeah, because this one's, like I said, super resistant to it, it seems. The fire one's kind of been dropped immediately. Okay, go to heal. Defense debuff, defense debuff, debuff, defense debuff. Nope, didn't think so. Great. Okay. Physical damage buff, so even if the Ruby one comes up, we will kick his ass instantly. Go in, go in, go in. I'm gonna go triple commando just so I can get him off the field. Yeah, because we're not gonna be able to attack him for long, so triple commando just to get that max damage in. Because like I said, he's just not gonna be out. I knew he was gonna back up in just a moment too. Okay, well, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Immediately, debuff is physical, and he's cooked. I do think he does eventually kill us if we take too long to fight him. I don't remember. I think that's what happened last time we fought him, is we hit, like, the eventual timer to where he just kind of stops, where he's like, okay, bro, it's been long enough. Get out of here. You're taking too long. I do think there is something like that eventually. We'll see. It's not, like, atrocious and, like, stupid RNG like the OG Final Fantasy 13 kind of has. Okay. Yeah, he's already just gonna die as soon as he kind of comes up. Once he's got the debuff, he's already done. Already double healer, so he's gonna go for Asuna. Pure damage if we can. Come on, come on. Because they're going to pop up the other one here in a second. He's going to back up, and he's going to go for it. Yeah, go and get rid of the orbs. Come on. Okay. Long-ass fight, by the way. Not mad about it, but damn is it difficult. Triple attacker, we're good. Go get that physical buff, going for the damage, please, before he backs up. And retaliate. There's the this is the play I was kind of hoping for, was this. Yeah, so he definitely has more health, but we can get rid of him pretty quickly as well. Well, especially now that we can go triple commando as well. A lot of enemies are gonna have a very, very, very hard time dealing with me. Yep, that. Okay, go in for the magic damage. Oh, this fight's mine. This fight is so mine. It is so mine, it's embarrassing. Embarrassing! Already dead, he's gonna swipe forward. Let me switch to the chicken. So the ruby one might pop up very, very quickly. That is okay. Ooh, that's not good. So I think that attack must just happen occasionally, because that's the attack you killed me with last time. I think it does a lot of wound damage. That might be what it was. That's why it killed me. Our wound damage was too high. But, like I said, our wound damage is kind of stacked for both of us, so we should be fine. If I can get some good... If I get a nice physical debuff, that would go so well. Good. That's all I wanted. We're not just going for optimal anymore, we're just going for damage. Going in. That's a buff. I'll say before he backs up, he backed up. God damn it. I knew he was gonna fucking do that. Ah! Come on, come on. Get rid of him, get rid of him. Perfect. Ice damage, get him off field, off field, off field. Why'd I do that? That's not what I want. Either is that. I hit all the wrong buttons there. I switched to the wrong class like 3 times. He's doing his ultimate. I switched in the last second. Had I not switched, I would have died, by the way. If you're unaware, if you don't have a tank on the field, that basically wipes you. So I think it also does wound damage, so if you don't kill him quick enough, that will also just eventually kill you. Which right now, it's getting very, very, very close to doing. Oh, whatever. Just deal the damage, deal the damage. Get some damage on him, get some damage on him. Don't like it, but we're gonna have to suffer with it. It's fine. Man, he backed up, fucker. Well, he didn't do it again, but he did. Preferably before the Ruby Dragon comes up, because I might, even with the wound damage, I might have done this a little too slowly. There we go. Chocobo might be dead from the poison right here. I think that might have killed him. Let's see. Nope. Still got the damage buff. Oh, come on. Land the debuff, please! Thank you. Okay. Oh, fuck, he's not staggered. I thought he was! Come on, guys, get him! Damage! Let's go, Cuddles! 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 20 minutes, baby! Woo! Okay, okay. I didn't drink my fucking tea, bro. God damn! Holy, bro, I'm burning up. Burning up. What do we think? Are we proud of what I've accomplished here today? 2 tries is not bad for a difficult final boss. I definitely killed the final boss sooner than what I would have personally wanted to do. I would usually wait longer. I kind of rushed through the game a little bit. But I think I did it just well enough where I was still able to get everything done. Give up, Caius. The gooning ends here.
ユールの転生は
Will
私の
suffers.
せいだと言っていたな。
Are you just gonna stand by and watch?
私が死ねばユールは宿命から解き放たれる。殺せ。
Kill me!
君だけが
Spare you!
また永遠を断ち切れる。
たとえユールのためでも
No,
あんたを殺
it's
す気は
not
な
what
い
you want.
ライトニングは敗北した。
Doesn't matter what you
こう思っ
want.
た。この
What she
私だ。
deserves.
それでも許すつもり。
挑発だ
Stop.
バルハラでは
So,
時は
you
正し
can't,
く流
because
れ
he's
ない
in。Japanese.
この
He just
戦い
lied
が
basically
始ま
just to
る
get a
前
reaction, and then
彼
Noel
女
was
は
like a liar.
私に敗れ永遠の眠りについた。君たちにとってこれから起きることは私にとってすでに起きたことだ。私は全ての結末を知っている。
だったら無駄だってわかるだろう。いくら挑発したって俺はあんたを殺さない。
It is cool to see Caius actively lie to try to get what he wants, basically. Even all the way here at the end.
滅びの世界に生まれた君は命の
Because
重
he
み
does
を
spit
知
a
り
lot
す
of
ぎて
truth
いる。
throughout the game. Then he's also willing to lie. Interesting.
君は私を殺す。
No! It's either spare or kill, I think, is what it is.
私が死ねば
You get to choose to either kill him or spare him here. I don't remember which one is which, so we're gonna hit it random. We're doing it live! Fuck it! Oh, we spared him! Nice. That's what I was hoping for, was sparing.
あんたの思い通り
It's
には
over,
ならない
Caius. Deal with it. I've usually killed him. I've only ever spared him twice, I think. He's like, give it to me!
変えるものは誰が血を流すかを選ばねばならない。
It's like, stop! You fucking madman! You.
永遠のパラドクス。
Yep. Yep. Ridiculous. This fucking psychopath will not let you win. He does not care. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I forgot that he fights with a sword like that. That was pretty funny.
Noel、カイアスはこの世界に帰ろうとしたの？自分がここで最後を迎えれば。クポー。
ユールの転生も終わるって気づいたんだ。こうすればバルハラに召された巫女たちは生まれ変わらなくてもカイアスの魂と会えるから。
I think he just called him a friend a minute ago.
最後はノエルの言葉を信じたんだね。
だね。We actually more or less killed,
生まれる世界だ。
killed like a lesser god, kind of.
可能性しかない。死もない代わりに本物の生もない。時の巫女たちはここに帰るたび生まれ変わって生
I
きる
believe
ことを
Coco is
選ん
here,
だ。
by the way.
偽りの永遠よりも
限りある生を。
I believe Coco is where.
なのにカイアスは生よりも終わらない夢を。ここで巫女たちの魂を見守る結末を選んだ。でも俺は違う。俺は俺のユールを見つけ出す。永遠なんていらない。
This is the wait, the Final Fantasy 13 games? Is that what you're asking?
ユールと同じ未来を生きたい。
始めよう。新しい未来を。
ああ、誰も犠牲にしたくなかった。俺の知ってるユール、俺の知らないユー
I'm just double
ル、
checking.
知ら
I
ない
don't wanna.
誰か。ユールに優しかった
So。you have the first one, then this one, and then Lightning Returns is the finale. Yeah, Lightning Returns is the very last one. I won't say it yet, but you will very clearly see why Lightning Returns exists here in a minute. You'll see.
正しい
You'll
時が
see.
戻った
The ending of this game lets you know. It lets you know. It has a very clear
時が変わった。
fluid motion into Lightning
苦
Returns.
しいとかないよね。
And I'm sure, Izzy, you're about to be like, what the fuck? I don't even understand what they're saying, and I'm pissed!
安心。じゃあライトニングを探すか。
I am Ferdinand von Ayer.
I am Ferdinand von Ayer.
まさか本当にカイアスに。
負けたなんて嘘さ。時が戻ったから元の世界に帰ったんだ。きっとみんなと一緒にセラを待ってる。パラドックスが消えたからゲートはもうすぐ閉じる。俺たちも急いで戻ろう。
AF500 年のゲート。私たちが帰る未来はあの時代なんだね。お姉ちゃんもあそこに。
ライトニングが守ろうとした未来。そこから新しい時代が始まる
Does
んだ。
Does Noel?
バニラとファングは？
みんなで迎えよう。あの時代ならオープンもいる。ゲートがみんな消えて帰れなくなっても
Did Sephiroth come in and get really gay with Caius? Maybe!
スノーも待ってるクポ。
どうかな。ライトニング次第かもな。
Like ruining Cloud's life wasn't enough. He had to go for this. He had to go for another run through. Where did the gay come from? Sephiroth and Caius, of course. Sephiroth is already gay for Cloud, so why can't he be gay for Caius? Hmm? 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 Yeah.
メタシールドの展開を確認。コクーンの支柱に亀裂発生。間もなく限界です。救助隊より報告。モニター切り替えます。
Ooh, 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 ooh. He's low blow, is he? Low blow. So, for context, Hope is trying to use technology to keep Cocoon afloat, basically. Like, they basically built such proficient technology that's keeping Cocoon afloat all by itself. Without any help, without help from a foul sea, a fake foul sea, a real foul sea, nothing. Because originally Cloud built a fake foul sea to, you know, keep it afloat, and then it betrayed them. That was the infinitely spawning robot. It was the proto foul sea that Hope made to keep it afloat. Oh boy! Who's ready for an ending? Who's ready for the graphics? The intense graphics! Because the crystals finally shatter. Yep. Because it's like, I think it's 600 AF or whatever. Or 500 AF whenever it finally falls. It's falling! Somebody catch it! Izzy, catch it quick! Someone call Snow! The Kitsune could catch it! The mighty Devin might catch it. I'm sure Devin could. That's good music. Hold up, bro. This is good music. Oh, that's right. He builds a new Cocoon. I apologize. I forgot. He literally builds a new Cocoon. A man-made Cocoon. A 100% man-made Cocoon. That was my... I forgot. Not your baseball glove, sorry. Yeah, instead of holding the one up, they build a new one. I completely forgot. It's because the planet's surface is exceedingly dangerous. And because the other Cocoon was falling down and basically wiping out all life. Whenever Cocoon fell, it basically killed everybody and left like tens of people left and like no plant life or animal life. So think of it like Noah's Ark. This fake Cocoon was basically a Noah's Ark situation. It's Saz! So it's Cocoon like its own big-ass planet. Think of it like a moon. It's its own man-made satellite. And I mean satellite by the planetary term. Not satellite as in a satellite. Yeah. It's there just to hover above the planet. So. Like I said, it does suck that it is in Japanese, so you can't understand it. I wish. I already said I was gonna do it, so whatever. I did it at least once. At least once. I have to save this song, though I like it. Sounds really pretty. Right? That's what I'm saying, she's married. Where's Snow? Where's Snow? Give him back! Give him back, damn it! Oh my god, headshot by a jackal sniper. Oh no. Here's the jackal sniper, it's incoming. She's playing on Legendary. Sarah, what's wrong? And they changed the future too much and killed her. Yep. And she's gone. Yep! There you go. Sarah had the ability of foresight, and just like Yule, she died from too much foresight. Yep. They changed the future so much by fixing it, and by fixing it, they killed Sarah. So now Noel just watched all the Yules die in front of him, and then just watched Sarah die too. I might cry. You guys don't know the context, so you wouldn't cry, but I do, so it's making me very...
歴史を変えれば未来も変わる。すると時臣は新たな未来を見る。嫌でも見えて
The
し
worst
まう。
part is they, I think Yule or Caius told her about this earlier. That's why that's what they're talking about, is that she had the ability of foresight like Yule, and it killed her like Yule. And they mentioned earlier in the game that she might die from the foresight, from changing the future, by saving everything. Whether it be for good or bad, if the future changes, they get a foresight of it and it kills them. More and more each time. And that time it killed her. She already seen the future change 2 or 3 times, I think.
守れたと信じてたんだ。
Now Ma, yep. Mog is getting sickly. Timeline. Inside my chest, I hold Etro's heart, the only thing keeping her alive. Once I die, the timeline dies with me. Caius won. We killed Caius, which then directly killed all of time. There is no timeline. Time itself is gone. Yeah, now Valhalla and everything else all exists on the same plane of existence. And lightning was crystallized. To be continued! And like I said, if you're going to have a rug pull, non-descriptive ending, you better, and I mean better, have a fucking to be continued at the end of the game, movie, whatever. So Lightning was the protector of Etro. So now that Etro doesn't exist anymore, Lightning basically was completely... Lightning was okay. Just to give a brief explanation of the ending, just so you guys understand at least a little bit of what happened. So like I said, I already told you about Caius and his heart and why time is now dead. Lightning, in the beginning of the game, since they changed fate, it ruptured the timeline. So lightning was pulled out of the normal timeline to then protect it by protecting Valhalla and Etro's throne. But now that Etro is gone, lightning's existence is more or less not really there. She was already taken from the timeline. She was already ripped out of it. That's why she was in Valhalla. She no longer existed, quote unquote. So that's why she's kind of crystallized on the God of Time's throne, because, like I said, that's where she got pulled to, and now that time no longer exists, the God of Time, which is basically what she was directly connected to, no longer exists. She's more or less the same. She also more or less no longer exists. Izzy's like, what? Yep, it is one confusing ass game. Very confusing. The first game is like a little confusing. The second game is very confusing. I think the second game is the most confusing, probably. But that, ladies and gentlemen, was Final Fantasy XIII-2. Yeah, I know you lost me. What? Okay. So, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna be very, very, like, vague. I'm gonna be very vague so I can kind of go from the overarching. So, the first game is basically built on top of the idea of defying fate, right? So, throughout the first game, your characters defy fate by using the destruction of Cocoon to save it. Instead of destroying Cocoon, they save it. And then, after they save Cocoon, they're no longer l'Cie. They're no longer slaves to the Foul Sea. Because the goddess of time, Etro, granted them release from the curse. Because they both defied fate, and Etro cured them of their following fate that would happen right afterwards. Freedom just for fun is a way better customization. Oh, does it? I think I'm falling. Bowling? Bowling. Oh, think you're following. Okay. Yeah, so. Yeah, so. With that, like I said, the Goddess of Time cured them of it. Plus, they also did the opposite of what fate had decided them to do. That immediately ruptured the entire timeline. The entire timeline just exploded. It was still there, it was just fractured all to hell. So, as soon as that happened, that's why the game started. That's why Lightning was somewhere else. She got ripped out of the timeline to try to partially keep it together. And they basically she was basically thrown into Valhalla, basically a land outside of time, because that's where the Goddess of Time lives. In the beginning of the game, Caius goes there to kill Lightning and to destroy the throne and everything, to basically get rid of time, which is what happened at the end of the game anyways. So, skipping through the whole game, when Caius died, like I said, that directly killed the Goddess of Time. She was basically slumbering and weakened from time being she was already weakened and slumbering from the timeline being fractured. That's why Lightning was protecting her. But once Caius died, like I said, that was literally her heart in his chest. That's why he was basically an all-powerful immortal. He had the heart of the Goddess of Time and just basically existed throughout the entire timeline at all times. Presently, he was like basically omnipresent. But he died, killed the Goddess of Time. The Goddess of Time dies. Time itself no longer existed. AKA, everything on the timeline was then taken outside of time to Valhalla. All of the world was taken into Valhalla outside of time. Time no longer exists. And since because lightning was directly associated with it, she was basically thrown into dormant, permanent sleep. Because she, like I said, she basically only existed because the goddess of time pulled her into that reality, more or less. And now that the thing that pulled her there doesn't exist, she, in a sense, doesn't exist either. So therefore, she's just crystallized on the throne that she failed to protect. So, basically, everybody lost. Literally, Caius won. We just played for, like, 35 hours to watch Caius win, and everything lose and fail and die. Everything lost. Yeah, I think I understand. And to give you a better idea, Izzy, by what I mean by time died, basically in Lightning Returns, nobody gets older. So, birth and growth no longer happens. So any human on the planet cannot have birth. So they have the set amount of people. None of them age. So if you're a child when if you're a child when time was destroyed, you're permanently a child. You'll never age. Ever. You will stay that age indefinitely. Same thing if you're old, same thing if you're 20, etc. So you can be killed, you just cannot age. You can still get sick and stabbed and murdered. And since time is also gone, all the monsters of the past, present, and future now exist all at the same time. So in Lightning Returns, every, damn, so Dio will be heavily nerfed. Pretty much, yeah. In a sense. Because time no longer exists, you can't stop it. But yeah, in Lightning Returns, every single creature is from every part of the timeline. It's from the very beginning, to the present, to the future. So you have, like, basically... yeah, everything from the beginning of time till the end of time now exists all at once, and nothing can be created. Things can only be destroyed. Things can only die. Nothing can be born. So basically, all animals are slowly going all the animals are going extinct. All the people are going extinct. It's fucked. It's fucked. Everybody is basically depressed. No one's happy. Some people are like, it's bad. It's really bad. Really, really bad. But maybe next year, I'll have to play Lightning Returns and let you guys be reminded of that part of the story. It's been a while. I've only beaten Lightning Returns one time, so it'd be pretty fun. Yeah. And if you're curious on why... And while that's all happening, Lightning's going meow meow choco chow. Pretty much, yeah. So if you were curious on why Lightning would, how Lightning exists in the third game, if she... What is it? Yeah, how she exists in the third game if she's basically non-existent. It's because in Final Fantasy XIII Lightning Returns, you learn that there is basically a biblical god, and the biblical creator god basically revives and creates lightning to become the savior, quote unquote. Quote unquote. To basically save all of the souls before they die. She's too badass to not exist. Exactly. You know it, Izzy. You know it. Ida. Can't wait for next year, right? How's the end of the game? Give me just a second to check something. Holy, who drew that? Oh, I thought that was Bernadetta who drew that. It honestly looks pretty good, like something Bernadetta would have made. Also, Devin, be glad you weren't in here for my video, my story explanation for 13-2. You'd have been like, shut the fuck up, Haven. I hate you. I hate this stupid story that's dumb. Pretty decent. It's just, it is super convoluted. It's honestly reaching Kingdom Hearts level stupid. I won't lie. It's one of those things where it's like this is needlessly complicated. And that's how I feel about Kingdom Hearts. Oh, is it not actually convoluted? Oh, I thought people said it was super convoluted. Like, exceedingly so. Oh, well, I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing here. I mean, you know what? Yeah, I could do the short version of, like, the bad guy died, had the Heart of Time, he's dead, time no longer exists. Everything's fucked. That's technically the simple version, so is that... I'll say that's still convoluted. Yes. Yes, it's the goddess of time. Yeah. There's a biblical creator god. He basically created it as, like, what is it? I would say more or less, how do I explain this? Exactly, it's already convoluted. That's my point. It is very convoluted. It's very, very, like, I literally, we beat the game and Izzy was like, I don't know what's happening. He just existed before everything, Devin. I don't know if that might not just satisfy you, but that is
Potatoes.
That's, I guess, most people believe in either a already existing creator god of some type of religion, or they believe in the Big Bang. Which I think you also don't directly like either.
Throw
of those
yourself
either.
in next time and rid us of your stupidity.
Yeah, you're not gonna like this one. It's very akin to like almost the biblical beginning. But yeah, time is a goddess, and more or less when she dies, everything from all across the timeline gets thrown into one spot because there's no longer a before, during, or after, and then nothing is able to age. Whatever age you were whenever that happened, you're stuck as that indefinitely. And, she did something. I laughed because I was like, it made me laugh. She did something out of the kindness of her heart, not realizing what it would do, and, fucked herself. But her backup plan was, Caius, the lolly lover who was really excited for super sliding. Basically. The lolly lover who wanted to go down a super slide. He doesn't actually. Like I said, it is written. It's written. It's written to be, like, fatherly. I hate how they do a bad job of it. You should download the free character creator and check it out. Edgy, I fear the day you're able to play Code Vein 2. Remember, your 3 fucking hour stream of the character creator in the first one. Well, Code Vein 2 will be 6. Play all 3 games in a single playthrough in Japanese. Oh, fuck that, dude. That would take me so long, and I wouldn't know anything. Dude, I can barely explain it with me remembering it. I don't know if I'd be able to explain. I wasn't created by anything. I spawned in like a video game. Exactly. Trying to explain Lightning Returns, I probably could do it. It's not that complicated. I think 13.2 is more complicated than Lightning Returns. Getting to Lightning Returns is more complicated than Lightning Returns. Lightning Returns, without spoiling it, you're saving the souls of basically the damned, because you're all stuck in no time having present hell, more or less. It's not hell, but it might as well be. It's awful. Just infinite suffering. And, yeah, you're saving all the souls, so Benevelza can transfer the souls over to create a new world in his better image. And the process of getting to that. It really isn't nearly as complicated. The details get ridiculous, but... And the ending is fucking crazy. But this game, you need a fucking encyclopedia to explain it to you. The only reason I can even fucking explain this game in the slightest is because I've beaten it 5 times. If I hadn't beaten it 5 times, now 6 times, I would have no idea. It's taken me multiple times to understand multiple parts of the game. It's so ridiculous. But anyways, that's Final Fantasy 13-2 in Japanese. Thank you so much for coming in. I loved hanging out with you. I hope you loved hanging out with me. We got to cry with Noel. Watch Sarah die. Watch Caius off himself. What a legend. Pulled a Sayori. And, yeah. That's it. And as always, thank you so much for another year, another playthrough, and another fun hangout. I wasn't going to save this, but I was requested to save it, so I shall save it. And as always, 3, 2, 1. Later, losers. Have a good night. 3:28.